Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my monthly live broadcast of me answering my fans' questions. Each month, I do a live broadcast on my website that lasts a few minutes long to answer questions that my fans have submitted to me about my books. Last month, we talked about how I came up with the idea of my latest book, which became a huge success, entering the New York Times bestselling list. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or any book retailer near you. It's called A Dream of Fire for all those fantasy lovers out there. This month, I wanted to dedicate it to a special question one of my fans asked me, which I found to be nostalgic and crucial. This question comes from Spyro the Dragon 95 on Twitter, and it reads as follows. Dear W.S. Towers, I have been a big fan of your books since the beginning when you first published My Best Friend is a Dragon. I am an aspiring writer and wanted to know what was your story of how you came to be such a respected author, and would you have any tips for starting writers like me? Thank you so much in advance for your answers. Well, Spyro the Dragon 95, that's a good question, and one that'll take a few minutes to answer. It all started 6 years ago at Valencia College in Orlando, Florida. I took a class called New Student Experience, which at first I thought would not help me or did not have anything to do with what I wanted to do. But little did I know that I would learn a lot here, and it will help me gear up for my career in writing. During this class, I figured out my purpose in life, which was to write, and this purpose would guide me into writing my stories. And the purpose was writing stories that resonate to the world about the power of love and happiness. That purpose statement made me realize how valuable I was. I didn't know how to put it into action first, but then I thought about my childhood and how I loved movies, how I still love movies, how I wrote a 54-page script about talking dogs when I realized that writing a story, any story, would be the most ideal way to reach the world for me. I love storytelling, and putting my purpose statement into words helped me see, helped me envision. Futuristically speaking, I love being futuristic, like envisioning my future, how it's gonna look. And it helped me see what my purpose in life was and how I was going to go about it. Then all my ideas started to form in my head. I came up with My Best Friend is a Dragon and started writing it, which, by the way, I have a copy right here with me. Always do. And then I came up with that story, and it took me a year to finish that 207-page manuscript. Now, it was right after I published it that I graduated Valencia and with an associate in science in video production, and then transferred to UCF to complete my bachelor's in creative writing. While at UCF, I finished my second novel called The Tree of Stories, which was a collection of short stories I had written during my time at college. This collection won the Autumn House Press contest for 2023 and was published right afterwards. After graduating from UCF, I got a contract with them to start writing books. From then on, I've been publishing all of my novels with them. It took a lot of hard work. Writing is not easy. While anyone can write, the difference between a writer and a person that's not a writer, while anyone can write, like I said, the writer is distinguished by finishing their stories, by going the long mile, the distance, and perseverance. You have to personalize your brand. You have to start marketing yourself, and I highly recommend creating an author page on your social media. Valencia, thankfully, gave me a lot of resources that were at my disposal. It gave me tools necessary for starting my future career as a writer. And thanks to that, and thanks to my ongoing academic pathway and career pathway, I am where I am today. Having written all of these novels, coupled with the fact that I moved around social media, I had book signings, and invested in my career, it all made me be where I am today as a successful writer. It didn't come from the clouds. It wasn't easy. It took a lot of hard work and investment in my part, and definitely it took a lot to be recognized by the industry. Learning grammar, reading a lot of books, really helped me shape how I wrote my stories. Learning my target audience, who I was writing for, all helped in developing my career as a writer. If you dedicate yourself to all this, all the hard work, all the sleepless nights, all the writer's blocks that you're gonna face, I promise you, you will come on top. Spiral the Dragon 95, thank you so much. I hope I answered your question to the fullest. Hopefully, you guys loved the story of how I got where I am today. That's how it is for any writer. Give it your best. All your writers out there, give it your best. You're not alone. Everyone goes through the same struggles. Trust me, I know. If you put your mind to anything, anything for you is possible. As long as you put your mind to it. Be positive, be futuristic, be anything you want to be. That's my little grain of positivity for you. I will see you all next month, and have a good one. Bye.